Hello everyone, we are back today with another Tuesday reset video. I did miss it again last week. I'm sorry for that. June's been a very busy month for me, as you know if you've been watching the streams, and I can't wait to get back at it in full in July. But we're back today with a Tuesday reset video. If you are new to the channel, what I cover in these videos is the vendor reset, the invaded mission reset. We go over any community news, any Division 2 news, any weekly activities on the season pass, and we cover all of that. I actually timestamp everything down in the video description, so if you're just here for like one certain part of the video, you can click on that timestamp and just go to it. What I'm going to also do in today's video, because as you'll see in a few moments, it is a start of a brand new league. We got the Lieutenant Chang League, and we're doing speedrun events in the community right now when these leagues are live. I'm going to include my speedrun build in today's video as well, so that's going to be towards the end. Check that out if you want a good build to get these times easily sorted on this new league that's starting this week. So that's also going to be covered today. As always, if you do enjoy these videos, please do hit like and share to support them. Subscribe if you're new for more content from me. We do a lot of streams as well. I'm actually helping with raids tonight from 8 PM UK also, so if you're on PlayStation you need help with raids, be sure to tune in for that stream. But our community does a great job of that as well. So the most important thing today, if you're not a part of our community, we're on a road to 23,000 members now. The link's at the top of the video description. Come and check us out before you leave today. Now, moving straight on to the Division 2 news very quickly. Season 9 hasn't come without its hiccups. There's been a lot of errors. There's been a lot of fixes they need to be doing. There's still a lot of errors, and it's not been a smooth ride. The team's very small, as we know, and they're doing their best. But they did put this tweet out a couple of days ago, just to let you know that the Street Activation Apparel event that was due to go live, I think in a week's time, or even today maybe, has been postponed. The event, they said, as you can see in this tweet, will be released later this season, and they're going to announce a new event timetable at a later date. TU 15.3 is still bound for release on July 5th to fix the damage glitch as well as other issues. Now, the damage glitch fix is great news for some. It's been a huge issue in the game. We also had this tweet last week from Yannick saying, I know a lot of you want news on the stability and performance issues as well, because a lot of issues going on with PC also. A lot of PC players right now just can't play the game, and there's just crashing all the time on PC. Unfortunately, there's no more news on this. I noticed their priority. They've said this in other tweets and whatnot. But as Yannick's saying here, these things are traditionally hard to pinpoint, and it's their number one priority, though, and we will deploy fixes as soon as we can once we've identified the issue. So it doesn't look like the PC issues are going to be fixed in 15.3, although it is great news 15.3 is still going ahead, and there are some fixes coming for the issues on the game right now. They have had to make some delays to the in-game content, though, as just previously discussed. And the Street Activation Apparel event, at the minute, we don't know when it's going to be going live, and it's as if they are going to kind of like release another like schedule just to finish off this season. But other than that and the issues on the Division 2 right now, there's no other news. There's a lot of like Heartland news, to be honest with you. We've had a lot of information coming through Twitter and through leaks about more game modes and stuff like that, but also got tagged in this tweet the other day. There's a closed test invitation going on. Well, I say right now, it's already ended. It was June 22nd to June 24th. Unfortunately, I didn't get an invite. They'd have been under NDA as well. But it appears Heartland is getting very close to like its final form, I'd say. And the rumors are Heartland is definitely going to be out in 2022. So already halfway through the year now. In the next 6 months, we're gonna have Division Heartland, is what people are thinking. And with this like closed test going out to a lot more people recently, it also suggests that. I'm very excited for Heartland, and yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on this. I wish I got invited to the test as well. But there's a lot of good news as well for the Division universe and things to come for sure, even though we're having a bit of a hiccup in Season 9. And talking of Season 9, today, as we mentioned earlier, the Chang League is live. So you know what it's about with these leagues. You're going to be doing speed runs. There's going to be other stuff you can do. It lasts for 2 weeks, and if we go into the event, you can see that the speedrun missions for this event are the Pentagon, Roosevelt Island, DARPA Labs, and Potomac Event Center. I remember last time DARPA Labs and Pentagon was on a league. It was very, very challenging. I believe DARPA was heroic at the time. It's only hard this time, but it was super, super fun. So if you don't know, if you're not a member of our community, come and join us. What we do with these leagues is we are going to hold a community event as well. I'm going to be setting times on all 4 of these missions. I'll be doing it this Friday on stream. And if you're in our community and you can beat our times, you get a community trophy. We actually use this icon here, so the Chang League patch, and this will be rewarded too if you can beat all 4 of our times. We've been doing it for the last couple of leagues on the Division 2, and it's gone down well in our community. We set some very competitive times last time, especially on Federal Emergency Bunker. So what we're going to do this time is stick to a 4-person group and not set so competitive times. But that's a community event as well. That is going to be going live today. As soon as I've done this video, we'll be making that announcement in the community. But what you can also do during this event, as well as these speedruns, you can disrupt hostiles, and there's Black Tusk Elite eliminated. And the aim of the event, as you should know, is to get 60 stars to unlock all of the rewards. And you've got the patch there, we've got gear crafting caches, weapon caches and all that, optimization caches, getting exotic cache towards the end, and the final reward for all 60 stars is the Chang League trophy. And for those that don't know, you don't need to get all 60 stars in 1 week. It's a 2-week event. 1 week to date, these stars will reset and you can earn more. So as long as you earn 30 stars this week and then 30 stars next week, you'll get all of those rewards. And I just want to very quickly take you through my speedrun build that I've been using on these leagues to set some good times for you to beat. And a lot of people have been asking what build I'm using. This is it. If you want to put this build together, it is going to fly through all of those speedruns. It's even a great solo build. It's great in a group. Ideally, you want to be taking on these speedruns in a group of 2 or 3. That's the most effective way of doing it. Solo in a group of 4, you're not going to get as good at times probably. But the build is very easy to make. If you want to throw this together to smash through them, you just need to put on the minigun. I use the chatterbox. It's so fun. We're discussing this in stream last night. Chatterbox or Lady Death, either one of them's fine. I have a secondary as my ACR. I don't really use that. Sidearm doesn't matter. And in the build, just want 4-piece Hunter's Fury. I've got it on the mask, gloves, knees, and holster. Each one of these pieces, you want to have crit damage rolled onto it. The backpack, you're going with the Memento backpack there. And for the chest piece, I've got a Sokolov chest piece, crit chance, crit damage, and Obliterate on it. Intimidate's another good talent you could use there. You could even take like the Memento backpack off and go Ridge Ray Pride chest piece and go for a Sokolov backpack maybe. You can amend the build how you like, but this is how I do the build. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's really good for these speedrun events. Chuck a shield on if you need it and revive 5 and away you go. Hope this build helps those that want to get some good times over the next few weeks. And very quickly, before we move on to the vendor reset for this week, we've got the invaded mission reset as well. These are great to do. If you've been watching my streams over the last couple of months, I've been getting my specializations done on my second character, and I've been using these missions to do it. You get 5 specialization points for each mission completed on the invaded, even if you do it on normal. They also give you a named item. You get lots of XP for it as well. So very handy to do if you still need mod unlocks too. You get random mod unlocks or, as I said, specialization points. This week, the invaded missions for you are Bank Headquarters, Potomac Event Center, Federal Emergency Bunker. Once you've done those 3, you're going to get Manning National Zoo to complete. And obviously, once Manning National Zoo is complete, you unlock Tidal Basin, and you can also do that. And the weekly legendary project this week, every week you get a legendary to complete for an exotic cache. If you can complete Roads of Our Island on legendary, you're going to get the exotic cache this week. And now I'm going to take you around every single vendor and show you what's on sale for this week's vendor reset. We're going to start here at the countdown station, countdown vendor rather. We'll go on to the White House and then go around every vendor and read them all off for you. As we go, I will suggest anything that I like, but in the comments, if there's anything that you like and anything you'll be buying this week, do post and let people know. People read through the comments and see other people's suggestions. So thank you. We're going to start here. This week you're able to get an Emmeline's Guard, SMG damage, crit chance, magazine size, comes with perfect preservation. There's appointment chest piece with armor, armor regen, skill damage, and perfect vanguard. Definitely a top pick that if you've got the credits for it, because if you're going to make an armor regen tank build, you've got the armor regen roll there. You can roll hazard protection over skill damage or whatever other attribute you want, and that's going to be very good vanguard chest piece for a armor regen tank build. So buy that if you need that this week. There's a Zero F chest piece as well with armor, hazard protection, crit chance, and that comes with perfectly unbreakable. And then on to the White House vendor this week, you're able to buy a Glory Days. This has assault rifle damage, health damage, reload speed, and perfectness sighted. Got an MP7 with SMG damage, crit chance, and critical hit damage with killer. An ACR with assault rifle damage, health damage, damage target out of cover, and fast hands. I'm going to put this as one of my top picks because, as you probably know if you watch me, I love the ACR. Such a good assault rifle, and it's got the three attributes that you want. You want the damage to target out of cover as the third attribute. So although low attribute rolls, you can roll whatever talent you want on there, which I'd go strained, and then you can optimize the rest of it to make a god roll. So if you need one of them, definitely buy one of them this week. It's a 5.86 Magnum with pistol damage, rate of fire, and eyeless. Wyvernware backpack with skill tier, skill damage, repair skills, and overclock. 5.11 chest piece with armor, weapon handling, hazard protection, and trauma. We have a 10.1% crit damage mod, plus 2 extra bombs for drones, 4.2% burn damage for a turret, and a 4.1% skill ace mod for a sticky. And over at the clan vendor this week, you are able to buy a new reliable with LMG damage, damage target out of cover, crit chance, and perfectly optimized. There's an ongoing directive backpack with weapon damage and hazard protection, negotiator's dilemma gloves with weapon damage and weapon handling, hardwired knee pads with skill tier and armor regen, and military M9 with pistol damage, reload speed, and optimist, tactical MK16 with assault rifle damage, health damage, headshot damage, and in sync. Badger Tough mask with armor, health, and headshot damage. Aroldi Holdings gloves with weapon damage, crit chance, and weapon handling. It's a 93R with pistol damage, headshot damage, and future perfect. A Gilligard chest piece with armor, hazard protection, health, and tamper proof. Wyvern gloves with skill tier, repair skills, and armor regen. For the mods, there's an 8.8% shock resistance mod, a 5.1% skill ace mod for seekers, a +1 cluster mine mod, and a 16.1% health mod for your pulse. And now onto the settlements. We're going to start at the campus. You're able to buy a scalpel this week with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, crit damage. It's got future perfection on it. It's an SR1 with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, stability, and future perfect. An infantry MG5 with LMG damage, damage target out of cover, magazine size, and killer. A Roldy mask with weapon damage, explosive resistance, headshot damage. Uzina Gedika holster with armor, headshot damage, and armor regen. We've got a 10.1% skill aced mod, a 7.7% ensnare duration mod for your chem, a 4.5% healing mod for your hive, 6.4% cone size for your pulse, and a 5.8% shock radius mod for your trap. And then over at the theatre settlement, we've got the mop on sale with shotgun damage, damage to armor, armor on kill and in sync. A KSG shotgun with shotgun damage, damage to armor, headshot damage, and vindictive. A classic M1A with rifle damage, crit damage, magazine size, and flatline. Grupo gloves with weapon damage, headshot damage, weapon handling. Overlord knee pads with weapon damage, explosive resistance, and health. Then there's an 8.3% shock resistance mod, a 4.2% damage mod for seekers, 4.1% deflected damage mod for your shield, a +1 max targets for Firefly, and a 6% health mod for a decoy. And now we're going to go on to the DZ vendors. We're going to start DZ West. On sale this week are some death grips with armor, armor on kill, health. Death grips, I know a lot of people want these, so I guess it's a top pick because they are on sale this week. I don't know if health is the attribute you want there or not, though. So if you do need the death grips, they are available this week. You can get them for 152 DZ resource. There's a double barrel shotgun with shotgun damage, damage to armor, and health damage. That comes with fast hands. Resolute MK47 with rifle damage, crit chance, and killer. Tip of the spear gloves with weapon damage and headshot damage. Tip of the spear knees with weapon damage and status effects. 5.11 gloves with armor, armor regen, and health. Petrov knee pads with weapon damage, headshot damage, and skill damage. We've got an 8.3% burn resistance mod. 4.9% skill ace mod for your seekers, 4.3% holstered regeneration mod for your shield, an 8.2% speed mod for your firefly, and a 6% duration mod for your decoy. And at DZ South this week, you're able to buy the gift backpack. This hasn't been here for a very long time. It's a real shame looking at the attributes that it's given as these attributes. You've got only 6.3% weapon damage and skill aced and status effects. It's an absolute dreadful gift. It's as if they're taking the piss. People that need this, so you can come and buy it this week. This would normally be 100% in the title. Come and buy it now. But even if you need the gift, I probably wouldn't buy that. It comes with perfect vigilance. It's a DZ only drop. It's such a shame. The gift, I think it's been like a year potentially since, They put this in a vendor and they give us those rolls. But hey, if you just want it, if you're a completionist and you haven't got the gift, come and get it this week. It's 152 resource. There's a tactical UMP 4.5 with SMG damage, crit chance, health damage, and perpetuation. A black market AKM with assault rifle damage, health damage, rate of fire, and fast hands. 5.86 Magnum with pistol damage, stability, and strained. True Patriot backpack there with armor, skill aced. Got ongoing directive chest piece with weapon damage and skill aced. There's a 5.11 backpack with armor, skill damage, armor regen, and composure. A rolly chest piece with weapon damage, armor regen, health, and intimidate. Then we've got a 4.6% crit chance mod, a 5% damage reduction mod for your drones, 6% duration mod for a turret, and a 6.3% duration mod for a sticky. And then the last DZ vendor at DZ East, they are selling this week an Ekim's long stick with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, swap speed, and perfect ranger. Hunting M44 with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, crit damage, and killer. Classic M60 with LMG damage, damage target out of cover, crit damage, and preservation. Got a tip of the spear mask with weapon damage and explosive resistance. A rigger holster with skill tier and status effects. Got a Petrov mask with weapon damage, hazard protection, and repair skills. Richter and Kaiser holster with skill tier, armor regen, and status effects. Then we got a 9.9% skill ace mod, a 6% heal mod for a chem, 7.4% health mod for a hive, 4.7% skill ace mod for a pulse, and a 5.8% shock radius mod for your trap. And then to finish the vendor reset off, we're going to head to New York, starting with Marco. He is selling this week a FAL with assault rifle damage, health damage, reload speed, and breadbasket. An infantry MG5 with LMG damage, damage target out of cover, crit chance, and measured. An M870 Express with shotgun damage, damage to armor, optimal range, and spike. Card 45 with pistol damage, damage target out of cover, and killer. Murakami chest piece with skill aced, weapon handling, and tag team. Sokolov gloves with weapon damage, armor regen, and skill haste. 5.11 holster with armor, armor regen, and status effects. And then for the mods, there's a 10.1% crit damage mod, an 8.6% blind death resistance mod, +1 extra sniper ammo for your turret, 6.2% cone size for your pulse, and a 5% blast radius mod for your sticky. And the final vendor, Roy Benitez, he is selling a Tommy gun with SMG damage, crit chance, damage to armor, and spike. Classic M60 with LMG damage, damage target out of cover, health damage, and optimist. An urban MDR with rifle damage, crit chance, and eyeless. 5.86 Magnum with pistol damage, damage target out of cover, and close and personal. Hanayu backpack with status effects, critical hit chance, and safeguard. Sokolov knees with weapon damage, skill aced, and skill damage. Fenris holster with weapon damage, skill damage, and weapon handling. Then we got a 7.4% headshot damage mod, an 11% protection from elites mod, a 1% damage bonus per enemy mod for your shield, 7.9% health mod for a hive, and a 4.8% blast radius mod for your sticky. And that is me done with today's update video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please do hit like and share to support it. Subscribe if you're new here as well. I'd really appreciate it. But most importantly, our community is the best Division community on Discord. Make sure you come and check us out before you leave. Now, the link's at the top of the video description. I'm going to be back later tonight. As I said earlier, we're going to be doing raids on the Division 2. We do these every single week. Last week, we actually flawlessed every single raid we did in the stream. We did 2 Iron Horse. We did 2 Dark Hours. They were all flawless. We have a little flawless challenge that we have in the community for you, and that's what it is, to do that back to back. And we did. It was such a good stream. Hopefully we can have another good one tonight and get some more flawless raids where we're helping members of our community. I'm hoping to have some great news about July streams this Friday as well. Got a bit of an announcement for what we're doing. Tune in to Friday's stream for that if you want to hear that. Fingers crossed I can go ahead with it and get things done. But that's it for now. Thank you again for watching. Do come and check out the community. Until next time, until stream later. Thank you, stay safe, and peace out.